Hi everyone, I am Patty Mendoza, and today I'd like to talk about comprehensible input. So our part as an educator is to make sure that whatever we're providing for our students, that it's comprehensible, whether it's the way we speak, what we're showing them in any kind of chart, what is on the board or right now on your screen. It's all the ideas, everything that's coming in. It could be a lecture, it could be a video, a picture. All of this has to do with input, how we are actually providing the instruction to our students. And depending on the input is really going to determine the output of our students, how they will show us if they got it, if they understand our learning as well. So we want to make sure that we provide the optimal input so that they can be successful, that it actually retains, because that effective filter's on. And if it's choppy and not, we're talking too fast, we're not providing visuals, all these things, that is going to be inadequate input. And what we, as students, our students are going to be limited in what they're going to be able to share with us about the knowledge of what they just learned. We want them to be at a place where they can be successful and feel that they are empowered with words that we can use, manipulatives that we can share, and how we learn best. Or there's different ways that we can show, a student can show their learning. So get ready. I'm going to go ahead and provide for you some comprehensible input, whether it's inadequate and optimal. So here we go. First one. Il nostro sistema solare è composto del Sol, dagli 8 pianeti ufficiali, almeno di 3 pianeti nani luni in cintura di asteroidi, molti comete a meteoriti. Il Sole è il centro del sistema solare e tutti i pianeti del nostro sistema solare ruotano a viagini. Attorno al Sole impedisce il sistema orbiti. I pianeti che orbitano vicini al Sole sono chiamati pianeti interni. I 4 pianeti interni sono Mercurio, Venere, Terra e Marte. La Terra è l'unico pianeta del nostro sistema solare attualmente noto superattiva la vita. Ora, cosa sai del sistema solare? Scrivi qualcosa c'è impararci tu sul sistema solare. Scrivi. Scrivi. Okay, everyone. That was my version of Italian. And if you know Italian, you probably figured out that it was not the best, but that was my version of Italian as best as I could pronounce it. So I don't know. If you got those words and you're fluent in Italian, then again, some things you were able to recognize. But for many of us who don't know Italian, it may have been difficult. So if the teacher asks, as in this case, the teacher asked to share what they know and to write what they know, I'd be stuck. I didn't even know when that came up. So let's go ahead and see what comprehensible input we can provide. Same thing. And again, apologize for my Italian. Listo. Il nostro sistema solare. Nosotros sistema solare è composto del Sole e dagli 8 pianeti. Yes. 8 pianeti. E il pianeti è Saturno, Nettuno, Marte, repite, Marte, Venere, Mercurio. Mercurio. Terra. 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 Y Jovi. 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 Uh-huh. And Urano. 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 8, otono, pianiti oficial. 8, otono, pianiti oficial. Y el sole, el sole, el sole está, el sole en centro del sistema solar, en centro del sistema solar. Y el asteroide facial de asteroide es parte de nuestro sistema solar. Los 8 pianeti oficial hace so Rutauro solare. Rutauro sole. Rutauro sole. Sole. 8 pianeti solari. 8 pianeti solari. Rutoro. Rutore. Mm-hmm. ¿Listos? Muy bien. All right, everyone. So did you see some difference on the idea of input, and the idea of chunking information, color coding, providing opportunities for them to see, and TPR, go ahead and saying that this is just the planets revolve around the sun. So in this case, then I'm providing comprehensible input. And what I would want students to be able to do then is to be able to be successful. And I could now guide them into working with partners. So they feel a little more successful. They're going to be able to work in partners, and they'll be able to complete their own ideas of what the solar system would be like using those same terms, and they would have then opportunity then to take time to practice together by having those same things and then moving into completing something as simple again as a graphic organizer like this. But most important, they're doing it together, and providing all those things for them that they would be able to do. Again, these things here are, if Italian is not our L1, and we were given something like this, I have a partner to work with. I have just seen the teacher model the input chart. I then could look at, I see that there's a process 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to do something. I know that una parte del sistema solare, can go back, say una parte del sistema solare es el Sole. Una parte del sistema solare è Saturno. Una parte del sistema solare è Terra. So when they're in their groups, they too will be able to put the graph together and practice those same things. The language train is una parte del sistema solare. Let them practice dragging again and putting them into the sequential order that they should be on the graphic art, the way you've modeled it. If this still was not enough, we're overwhelmed with, the Italian that we will not be able to read, we can actually provide some extra things for our English learners. For instance, you can actually take this hack and using Google Translate and being able to provide, here is that Italian that we were reading right now, the directions are here. It can be read out loud to us.
1. Salutatevi l'un l'altro e stabilite chi è il partner A, B.
Okay, so that wasn't helpful. On my right, I can actually see now in English what the steps are when I'm going to have to do next. Greet each other and determine who are partner A and B and C, because I would be working with my partner. And that we're each going to take turns moving parts of the solar system into the graph. And as we move the parts. We're supposed to practice. A part of the solar system is una parte del sistema solare, and then after that, we're going to write a sentence about the solar system. And since I've practiced at speaking and practicing with my partner, I can actually now be successful in writing it. Una parte del sistema solare è Sole. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope this is a consideration that you will definitely can have in place for your students. So again, that we can provide them with the comprehensible input so that they can feel successful with the comprehensible output that they will need to show that they understand the learning. All right. Hope this was helpful. Thank you. See you soon.